Hey y'all, Lois with Ellie Grace's Attic here. We are going to be making some breakfast tacos today. I didn't have tortillas, so I whipped up some homemade sourdough discard tortillas. Super easy. I showed you how to do that on a different video. So now we're going to put together our tacos, and that starts off normally. Now I have made these typically with breakfast sausage, good old Jimmy Dean's or country sausage, whatever you have. That's typically what I make these with, but I thought it would be fun, just a different twist, to use some chorizo. Now this is Johnsonville. This is not a sponsorship. This is just one of our favorites. We love chorizo, but I will tell you, we have found that not all store-bought chorizo is created equal. A lot of times you'll get them and they just kind of are mushy. They're not so good. But we have found that we really like the Johnsonville chorizo. And also, if you have a Publix nearby, Publix, their store brand chorizo is super yummy. So I am just gonna take a couple of these guys, probably. There's 5 here in the pack. Probably gonna take 3 just because, I don't know, maybe I'll do them all and just whatever I don't use can go for something else. So all I do is split them down the middle and just get the meat out of the casing and put it in my skillet. And we're gonna get this browned up. It's already starting to cook, if you can hear it sizzling. And this takes not very long, just long enough to get it browned and cooked through. Oh, what the heck, I'm gonna go ahead and just do all of them. These are really good, by the way, if you cook them in the length like this. This makes a great addition to your barbecue. Just grill these suckers. So good. But we love chorizo. We will cook it like this, just like ground meat in the skillet, and we will add it to our you can add it to eggs. We like to add it to our fajita mix, meat mix. Let me wipe my hands. We also have added a chorizo stuffed bell pepper. Any place that you would put ground meat, you can add chorizo for just a wonderful, different flavor. It just gives it a little zing. Such a great sausage. All right, so I've got that kind of chopped up. We're gonna let it cook down and I'll be back with the next step. All right, guys, round 2. I've got the chorizo, I moved it to the back burner. It's still browning. And now we're gonna do our eggs for our breakfast taco. In a big old measuring cup, I've got 4 eggs dropped into there. I'm gonna add just a splash of half and half, just to kind of make them a little extra creamy. To my skillet here, I've got my little skillet on like medium-low heat. To that, I'm gonna add just like a dollop, a tablespoon of butter. And I keep my bacon grease in a good old mason jar. So we're just gonna add a dab of bacon grease, because bacon grease, right? And we're just gonna kind of spread that around our pan and let that heat up nicely. Let me get that off my fork. And while that is warming up, we're just gonna kind of give our eggs a nice little whiskey whisk. I did 4 eggs because I'm cooking for all my peeps, but you could do less eggs if you're just doing this for yourself, or you can do more eggs. The more you whisk and the more air bubbles you see in there, the fluffier your eggs are gonna be. All right, so I got those good and whisked up. Whisk. I always leave the K off. We're gonna just dump those into our pan. Like I said, we're on medium-low heat. I think a lot of people mistakenly cook eggs on higher heat, but I have learned that I get the best results when I cook my eggs low and slow, because the higher heat I think makes them a little tougher. I don't like tough eggs. So I got my spatula out. To that, we do these kind of basic because they're going in the taco, and the chorizo is going to bring a lot of flavor. So just a little bit of salt and just a little bit of black pepper is all you need, or all I think I need. So there's that. And we're just going to kind of scramble them up just by gently moving them around in there. And we're gonna get these all scrambled up, and then I'll show you how to put it together and crisp up your tacos. All right, so we've got our chorizo browned, got that turned off. We've got our eggs scrambled. Now we have our tortillas. I've got some butter and some cheese. Now you could add jalapenos to these if you wanted to, onions, whatever. Ours are gonna be pretty basic because that's what my people like. So to one side of my tortilla, I'm gonna put some butter. Okay, and we're gonna flip that over into our skillet, which we have on kind of a medium heat. We're gonna take our knife and we're gonna kind of butter the other side as well, just lightly, because butter, right? All right, I'm gonna wipe my hand real quick. To that, we're gonna add a little bit of the eggs, just kind of on one side. And then to that, we're gonna add a little bit of the chorizo. And then on top of that, I have Colby cheese right here. I think this is, before I don't remember. But cheddar, Colby, you can use whatever cheese you like. Okay, and I'm just gonna sprinkle that right on the top. And I'm gonna take my spatula, and we're just going to fold that over and kind of mash it down. My skillet, I probably should have turned it on a little bit before to get it warm, but you just get that till that cheese starts to melt and your outsides of your tortilla are a crispy brown, golden, beautiful color. And we're going to do that with all 8. All right, guys, here we go. Here is our beautiful finished product, that delicious breakfast taco, along with some of my chunky holy guacamole. So we're going to take a bite real quick because I'm starving. All right. It's so good. The homemade flour tortilla, chorizo really kicks it up, and those fluffy eggs, and of course cheese. Can't forget our guac. Just pile it on there. It's so good. You're gonna want to make some of this. So good. I'll see you next time with something crafty. Bye, guys.